Today's customers don't act like they used to. They're more vocal, they're more social, and they're more demanding. They're forcing companies everywhere